not gonna let you go. I'm so
Thank you,
sorry.
bro. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You saved my life, man.
I was not gonna let you go.
I saw that. It was crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, another exclusive and great episode we're about to have on the Pitchside Podcast. We have a wonderful hero today, as you heard on the screens already. What transpired at Loftus. You're welcome.
Yeah, gents. Yeah, tough 24 hours, but glad to be here.
Skipper,
Yes, sir.
you look...
Yeah, I'm defeated.
I know you.
In a sense that unforeseen and unfortunate situation happened in Loftus. You know, after a beautiful win, it ended in a very bitter moment where I thought, as South Africans, as Mamelodi Sundowns, we are moving around with an umbrella of saying we are
Ubuntu.
Ubuntu, Batu. And that has kept us over these past years in success, in victories, in even losses. So we've been carrying that spirit everywhere we've been going. And I must say, I've seen heroic moments in my life in that stadium in Loftus, where so many trophies have been won. And you and I, we know the moments. But when we saw what this gentleman next to me did, that for me was beautiful to see. And I can't congratulate you, but I can just thank you for the act in that manner that you acted. Because as Mamelodi Sundowns, we always say we are the trendsetters, we leaders. We have to show by our action and how we do things. And of course, it takes a leader to see the moment and to see what's happening.
And what needs to be done.
And what's to be done.
Skipper, what you're saying is very, very, very powerful because it's something that and a person has that instinct to make a decision. And before we go even deeper, I just want to afford the viewers and everybody watching for them to experience just this man introducing himself, because we only saw him already on pictures.
Yeah.
Now we just want that platform to say, my name is Tiani Mabunda, you are from Pokegana, and the hero himself. We don't want to call him a hero because tomorrow we need to see him and know this person as we walk. So let's give him that platform as well to introduce himself and congratulate all the other heroes that may have not been seen, that also did the part that's similar to what he has done.
Yeah.
So, Siboniso Masango, my name. Mamelodi, born and raised.
I can see from the branch style.
Branch style. My dad is actually the deputy chairperson of the Bryanston branch. But lifelong Mamelodi Sundowns supporter. Born and raised Mamelodi, and yeah, that's me essentially.
I'll ask a question. I'm sure a lot of people are also asking the same question. In that heat of the moment, when you find that there is so much fire within two different parties, what makes you take the brand Mamelodi Sundowns and decide to say, instead of being part of the heat, let me put water into the situation? Why did you save that guy?
Sugar, yesterday was just insane. It is just, before I give you the story, after yesterday, I went home and I slept. When I slept
like a normal day?
A normal day, I went home and I slept.
Ubuntu is in the blood.
I woke up the next morning and only after speaking to my parents, to my friends, people saying, do you realize what you did? Only then do I see the videos. There's a video, there's an angle that someone took a video from the bottom and you just see how high up that man was. But only now, as the day progressed, do I realize, okay, wow, this is insane. But in that moment, it was just adrenaline, hey? It's just, I'm a football fan, and that's not what you want to see at a stadium.
Yeah.
No matter the differences, the right thing to do in that moment is to go help someone. I ran at least from maybe I would say it's
you-
about 20 to 30 meters. I ran. There were people in front of me just watching in shock. I ran because I saw what was happening.
What then happened after the guy is now in a safer position than where he was? What then happens behind the scenes? Because from there on, we saw videos and of you ushering him into a safer place. What then happens? What does he say? How is it that even the people that you're with, the family, what is it that take place?
So as he's hanging by the ledge, by the railing actually, it was raining during the day, so it was still wet. So he was slowly losing his grip. I ran. The first thing I did was grab his forearm. I grabbed his forearm because to try help him adjust balance and hold it because he was slipping. Hold his forearm to try make him adjust his grip and hold properly. In that moment, as I do that, what he says to me is, please, my brother, don't do it. I have 3 kids.
So maybe in his mind he was thinking maybe you want to let him.
Immediately, that's what went through his mind, to say, you're about to finish me off. He pleaded and said, please, my brother, don't do it. I said to him, no, don't worry. I won't let you go. I won't let you go. I held him and I told him, I'm going to try pull your bag.
I saw you put in the bag.
As I pull your bag, try to lift up your knees.
He must be a mechanic or an engineer.
So guy can barely speak English even. So he told, as I pull up your bag, I want you to try lift up your knees so we can get your legs over the barrier. Did that a couple of times, eventually got it right, pulled him up, went straight to the back. We both broke down in tears. In that moment, you're looking at a man who's sitting there and saying, I'm a father of 3 kids. Please don't do it. And he's thinking, oh my goodness, this guy's going to kill me. And the crazy thing is, even in that moment, as I'm trying to help this person, I'm still being attacked. I'm helping someone else, but I'm still being attacked. Bottles are being thrown at me. And in that moment, both of us essentially were like, we did not know what could happen next. But we went to the back, offered him some water, and yeah, we had a heartfelt moment. We both cried in each other's arms in that moment, and he was just saying, "Thank you so much." And so somebody took a video of us, and I was saying to him, I was not going to let you go. I was not going to, trying to reassure him that we're not trying to hurt you.
We're trying to help.
Trying to help you. We're not trying to hurt you. And in his mind, he thought, these people are trying to hurt me.
So the most important thing at that moment is for the, like you say, it was a adrenaline rush at the spur of the moment. He thought that when you held his hand, you were about to push him over, but yet you were trying to help, which must have been the misunderstanding between the two parties, because maybe there was someone trying to bring calmness to the whole situation, and you are being perceived as though you are the one instigating the problem. There must have been something that caused the, from your point of view, what would you think caused the whole eruption?
Yeah.
What is it that you could have, in your mind, in the back of your head, what is it that could have caused this whole misunderstanding to take place?
I was shocked because we had just won. Crucial game, we had just won. We're celebrating. And I remember I took out my phone to take videos of our players doing the laps around the pitch. And the Esperanza fans just started ripping the stadium banners off.
Okay.
There was branding, Mamelodi Sundowns branding, and they just started ripping
The branding off.
Ripping the branding off. I assumed, okay, they're angry. After ripping off that, there were some Sundowns supporters who then came and said, hey guys, no, stop. I think just Sundowns fans approaching them is just what made them say, hey. So I know for sure they were not met with violence initially. They were met with, hey guys, stop ripping off, stop damaging the stadium. I heard the stadium announcer saying this.
Yeah.
Stadium announcer saying, hey guys, stop. it makes zero sense why we tried to stop the situation, but they, how do I put it? They didn't see us as welcoming.
So what would you say to the Esperance fans right now, as we're sitting here? What would you say to them?
It's football.
Okay.
We're all human beings. And before our allegiances to our respective teams, we are all human beings. And we came to enjoy the game. And so, guys, no football match is worth dying over. No football match is worth fighting over. And what happened yesterday was just mind-boggling to me. So let's enjoy the game. Let's make jokes. Let's laugh. But violence, no.
Do you know what I took out of that act? I've realized that there is more to life than us going to the stadium and play football. And I realized that football is the most important thing, and yet the least important thing in life. In as much as we went there and enjoy, I realized that we are still human beings, as you said, and that is a way of uniting people, and we shouldn't let a 90 minutes of emotions, go beyond that 90 minutes. And I took that home because I was watching the video, and I saw your face, how you were so helpless in helping somebody. And because in that instant where the emotions are all over, you needed people like yourself and many more, those we didn't see on record, because I'm sure there were people who didn't like that to happen, because as Sundowns fans, we are not those people who wants to fight the people who are fighting us.
Do the business in the pitch.
We're with those people. In everything that is happening in our country, has been happening in our country, I can easily say I've found some moment that will give us, all of us, hope to look for possibilities to be positive in life. And with that act, it's not a small thing. Right now we're speaking about because it's a small thing.
All over.
But when you
is talking about it.
Yeah, but when I'm sure if that guy would sit down with him and have coffee with you, he will tell you how you saved his life.
I can see even you still have a bruise.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And I'm sure it was the nails of the guy thinking
trying
the guy
to-
of, you know what I mean. So, but with this, I just want you to continue, and it tells you how you have been raised. And I just want to thank your parents and everybody that you live with, because that act, surely it's coming from home. And now you're supporting a team that really they're thriving on that part of being human beings before, being competitors and winning football matches. I was just touched with that moment. To see how you acted and how you guys acted. I should use the guys because there's many more who managed to put those guys to safety. Stadiums should be a safe place for so many of us, not for Sugar, not for you, not for me, not for the chairman, not for the board, but for everyone of who went to the stadium yesterday. The younger ones, I'm sure they were 14, 15-year-olds. That is the picture they must find in life, to say, when I go to the stadium, I must be safe. I mean, it's a place to enjoy, it's a place to have fun. I just want to thank you for that, because, of course, we all know what could have happened to that guy.
And it's not just me, as you
Yes,
said.
yeah, there's so many of you guys.
Even off camera that people just didn't catch on camera. There were people who then started giving these people water, just to help them catch their breath at the back.
Yeah.
Trying to give them water, just to help them out. It wasn't. That's the stuff that wasn't caught on camera. But after the fact, these people were still helped.
That's true.
By Sundowns fans.
So what does it mean to be a Mamelodi Sundowns fan, if that is the case?
Why do you love the club so much, to a level whereby even when things are like that, you're still able to carry the badge in the best possible way, like an ambassador of the club, to say, no, hey, I'm ambassador.
Ambassador. Yeah.
It literally says it. It's right there. Right there.
Yeah.
It's literally there.
Yeah.
Botho.
Yeah.
Ubuntu. That is literally how it is, and that is in the DNA of the club, and not just in the club, but then that goes to the fans, and that's just who we are. As Mamelodi Sundowns supporters, we're peaceful.
Yeah.
We like to sing.
Yeah.
We are not violent people. We are not people who instigate anything, and that's just how it's been.
You know what I like is that when he was mentioning the process of him helping the guy up, it really required a lot of strength. You can see we put him in the gym today.
Oh, yeah.
So immediately from here, we need more heroics from him. So we need him to lift more weights right here and make sure that he regains the strength that he utilizes. But this is something that is really something to really commend on you, to say beyond the 90 minutes of the game, like Skipper says, there's still an element of humanity that we stand for and we strive for and we live by. It causes us to have people like you to lead by example without being instructed or without. It's just like Skipper says, it's something that you can only learn from those who have raised you, who have led you, have seen this somewhere. The element of humanity, you see it somewhere. It's not something that you can just decide. There's someone you've seen that inspired you to say, you need to help someone. And at that moment, it may not have been triggered by the very people, but it's recorded in your brain, it's recorded in your heart that we are people who are peaceful, we are people who are helpful, and we are people of humanity. We love other people. It speaks about Mamelodi Sundowns ways. The theme that and the word that we use is ways, which stands for women. We're so passionate about women's football. We're so passionate about empowering women. And A stands for Africa. We, South Africa and Tunisia, South Africa and Egypt, South Africa and Zimbabwe, we're all in Africa. It's one of the reasons that pushes Mamelodi Sundowns to have so much love for other fellow brothers within Africa. And the Y stands for youth. People like you who are able to rise up and represent the club from a young age. It tells you that the club is in good hands for the next 10 years, for the next 20 years. And S stands for the stadium. When we go to the stadium, Skipper says, stadium is a place for safety. Everybody needs to be there. We need to come to the stadium knowing that it's a safe place. It's a place where we can enjoy. It's a place where we can have fun and watch games and also interact with other people. What you have done covers every aspect of what Mamelodi Sundowns stands for, and we really want to commend you and congratulate you. And we can't stop saying that. And I'm sure there are a lot of people who are also looking for this opportunity to thank you. You can just imagine the family of the man who says, I've got 3 kids. I've got 3 kids. Imagine the children. This is a total stranger. This is what you have been able to achieve in helping someone, sending a different message. I'm 100% sure that man, tomorrow when Mamelodi Sundowns goes to Tunisia, he'll be the first one to say, let's protect these people. He's sending a message that we are not fighting. Football has the 90 minutes. There will be misunderstandings there. We support different teams. But after 90 minutes, we are all from Africa. We are all human beings and we'll stand together.
Yes, you said it, and I can't say more out of that because the guy is here, one of our heroes is here. He needs to really tell us, really, after this, what are the lessons that you want to carry to the younger ones, the ones in a primary school? What is the message to them? Come into the stadium.
As you're saying, the stadium should be a safe place. That is the stadium. Should be a safe space for everyone. Young, old, doesn't really matter. Should be a safe place. And young people should never feel, especially young people, because they are the future of the country, should never feel unsafe at a stadium. How else do we grow the sport? How else do we grow our membership as a club? And so, to young people, keep coming to the stadium, but come to the stadium with the mind that we are all human beings first.
Okay.
We may have our favorite clubs, but always keep at the back of your mind that we are all first human beings, and we should treat each other as such.
I just want to ask you one message to the board, the coaches, the players, and the Mamelodi Sundowns fans. What do you want to say about
the game,
what happened, and what happened.
What do you see?
To find yourself in the stadium yesterday without hassles, what would you say to the board?
Well, firstly, we have to mention Tuesday, 3 o'clock.
Difficult time.
In South African football, to have a stadium that full at 3 o'clock on a Tuesday is insane. So, well done to Masango. That's that. We showed up, and I've been saying this for years with my friends, actually, that the boys, I think, as players, the boys have really, really done their best. As fans, we have to start showing up on the stands. So we have to start showing up in our numbers, and we have to not just necessarily, because Sundowns fans have a tendency of singing, beautiful singers. And then they have a period of about 10, 15 minutes where it's just, So Sundowns fans, I think the team really needs us to really be at our loudest. Yesterday we did the job.
Yeah.
First leg, but it's not done. And I think to get over the semi-final line this year, it's not just fans. I mean, it's not just players. It's not just the team. But as fans, let's really show up for these guys. Because I think that is the next step that Mamelodi Sundowns needs to take. So the fans need to start showing up for the players.
So as the fans come, as Mamelodi Sundowns, we have something for you to show up in a proper way. As one of the fans, we've got some gifts inside.
Yeah.
A lot of things that you can have on the inside of that bag, and we're looking forward to seeing you in the Mamelodi Sundowns regalia as you normally do, and we're really excited once again to have you on the pitch side, and it's a very, very, very great opportunity for the youth, like you say, that youth must be able to understand that the stadium is a safe place.
Plus, winter's upon us.
And winter is just about here.
Why you to Puma Mus?
No matter what, such about.
No.
But again, and enjoy. Thank you so much once again for being a true representative of the culture of Mamelodi Sundowns, Ubuntu, and making sure that the badge Mamelodi Sundowns is well represented. We need more people like you. We need more ambassadors like you. Even if people may not have recorded other people who did the same that you've done, but we really commend everyone who really stood up and showed up that indeed we are humans before we support a club. We are human beings before we are footballers. We are human beings before anything else, and the element of humanity really, really comes in strong in our culture as Mamelodi Sundowns, and we're looking forward for greater moments like this in the near future, to seeing you at the stadium and enjoying. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and make sure you tell somebody that at the pitch side you get things exclusive. See you on the next episode in the stadium. Make sure you follow all our social media pages. Can't wait to hear from you as well. Kabuyelo Masandawana.
We are Masandawana forever.